Hey guys, this is Brianna. Today is day, oh shoot, what's today? Today is day 98, I believe, of the challenge. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot that quick. I literally just looked and I completely forgot. Anyway, but I think it is day 98. I did speak with the gentleman that I mentioned last night that I may have a partnership with these properties that I have been looking at. These are properties that are either vacant or distressed for some reason, and I've tried getting in touch with the homeowners and I haven't had luck. So he and I are planning to partner together on those projects to see how we can make it work and see if there's anything that we can make work in those deals or in those properties. So I gave him one address to a property that I know to be vacant, and this property is, and I think I mentioned this actually, so I don't want to go repeat too much of it again. Long story short, it was for sale by owner, then listed with a real estate agent, and now it's off the market completely. So I would love to get in touch with the homeowner, find out what it is that they're looking for, so that way we can see about possibly buying that property from them and kind of go from there. When me and this new partner actually spoke, our styles are definitely very, very different. Very, very different. So I'm trying to figure out how we can merge the two styles to make it work. I don't know if this is gonna be a long-term partnership or not, just because our styles are so different, but it would be great to somehow figure out a way to merge the two so that way we can make it work. Especially because, I know that he definitely has some value for me. And I think it would be foolish of me not to take advantage of that. So I definitely want to make sure that I do. But we just got to figure out how we can work together. Aside from that, I do need to figure out something, and that's kind of quite important at this point, at least to me. So I had mentioned to you guys, if you've been watching my videos, there's a video that I ended up mentioning that I ended up being interviewed at one of my friend's mini conferences, and he's having another mini conference next Saturday, and so I'll be going to that, and he'll be interviewing me again, or his son will be interviewing me again. And something that he asked me, he asked me last week was, what do I want to talk about going forward into the new year? So these two conferences are small, but he wants to take it to hotel rooms to hotels and conference rooms and stuff like that. So now he wants me to figure out what it is that I want to talk about. Well, that wasn't something that I actually considered, so I have no idea. He told me to consider what my passions are, what do I like to talk about, things like that. And I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Like, what value can I add to other people? And it's funny because this morning I was listening to one of these guys that I love to listen to. His name is Eddie Pinero. I enjoy him because he puts things into perspective and he helps you kind of think about things a little differently sometimes, and I really appreciate that. And one of the things he was talking about is how when he actually he was kind of in that same boat once upon a time, and he adds a lot of value in what he talks about, at least I think so. And he was talking about how once upon a time he was in that boat where he, people wanted him to speak at conferences and stuff, and he had no idea what he was going to talk about, like what value could he bring. And so I'm just like, that's so funny that I feel like that's the same way I'm feeling. And I literally, to me, I look at him and I'm like, well, dude, you're fantastic on you're completely relatable. He helps you, like, everyday things. He puts things into perspective for you, so that way you can help think about things differently. And I appreciate that. So now I'm just like, what value can I add to people? And I have no idea. So any ideas, guys, feel free to mention it. I would love to hear it. But yeah, so anyway, that's something that I do know I need to think about. It's not a huge thing that I need to necessarily make sure I figure out right now, but I know it's something that at the back of my head that I do need to start thinking about and figure out how I can add value to people. But anyway, that's my rant for today, guys. This is my journey into business and entrepreneurship. I will see you guys tomorrow.